We're getting a big beam delivered today, 600-pound beam.
It's not that bad though. 600 pounds isn't that bad.
Yeah, well, it's been chaotic because the company delivering the beam was supposed to give us a heads up as to when they're coming. They did not. In fact, you called them to get to see where they're at, and they're like, "Oh, they should be there any minute." And we're like, we need to organize our people to come help us because we're not lifting a 600-pound beam.
Well, we had people on standby, but we didn't know when this was supposed to happen. We're good now. We're here. We will have a few people here, and we'll get this beam off.
Let's see how this goes.
We have our beam.
Oh, that's our pool. It's a pool, guys. Of course it's a pool. You know, I'm mixed up too because Tim keeps telling me it's a basement, it's a pool, it's a basement. What do you guys think?
It should be like a basement because the pool is inside.
I think you're right. It's a basement. Hey!
It's a new day and more work to be done.
Yeah, we got the beam in. It's looking good.
Yep.
And we cleaned up a little bit.
Yeah, Leah was not super excited about coming up here today. Let's be honest, you weren't. But I told her it's going to be a really good day. So she's going to have a lot of fun and it's going to be a good payoff. So that means it's going to be a good video for you guys. So let's take a look at the beam here. Boom! There's the beam. Oh, and there's some lumber on it. Why, you might ask? Because that's what the engineer asked for. And now we've got our board all the way around the perimeter of the building that we're going to be hanging our floor joists off of. Right? Cool! Cool, hon! Hanging floor joists.
That's right. So we'll finish up cleaning and then start hanging.
All right, let's do it.
Look at it now.
Looks so good, eh?
Look at all this floor. Or floor joists. Floor joists, which our floor will sit on. Wow. Don't fall down.
I'm standing in the basement right now.
We have run into a tiny snag. I guess when they were installing the floor joists, the measurements in the center weren't quite exactly perfect. What happened with what do you have to correct?
These centers were off by like 5/8. So you want the thing to be straight from there to there. but like in the center, it kind of went north by 5/8 of an inch, and then so they're all off by 5/8. But I've already corrected all of them, except for these last few. But these last few, these are the ones I started with, and I was just going overkill with the nail gun, so you might have to just cut the nails, and then it'll be easier, I think. But you know what? It's better if we do this now and then find out later. It'd be way worse later if we're trying to do this with our sheets of plywood not getting down square. That'd be awful.
Well, Tim's gonna do it. I'm not gonna watch. You know, I wish I was here helping you measure out that first plank.
You were here for the first part of that day. I believe the time lapse even shows 3 people, and then all of a sudden you disappeared and there's just 2 people. So you were here for the first bit. You're equally to blame.
Nobody asked me to measure, and if I had measured, I bet it would have been perfect because I am a math whiz.
Oh, I don't know.
Remember when I was in grade 6 and I won the Gauss math competition?
Right.
Highest mark for my class.
Ready for some nail cutting?
Yep.
You ever cut your nails with one of these? I'm so funny.
So you're gonna measure it though?
I've got it marked out with lines.
Oh. Question.
Yep.
Did you have it marked out with lines the first time?
No.
And there lies our problem.
No, we used a block of wood, but I didn't know. So most people would say that the block of wood technique is not good because if you're out a little bit, then you'll be out more and more, whatever.
Right.
The issue was our block of wood was perfect, but we were just doing it perfectly wrong by 5/8 the whole way.
Aww.
Fixed it.
Yay!
All ready to go. So now we just need to pop, 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 pop with the nail gun, which you can do, and then we move on and finish framing around the floor.
Good job, babe.
Yeah. And there's me and my dad working real hard so we have a floor to stand on. After all the joists went in, we put in some bridging, and now it's time for the subfloor. So we are gluing and screwing that thing down, and my goodness, it took a while, and there are so many screws in there, it's not funny. After which, it was time for Leah to come take a look. All right, so I've been busy up here. You haven't been up here in a couple days.
I know.
Leah's been busy, but I've been up here working, and you have not seen the progress. So let's take Leah inside. You guys haven't seen the progress either. Well, I mean, you kind of have. But hold on a second. Okay, I'm flipping it. I'm flipping it.
Can I open the door?
Yep, you can open it.
Oh. We have a floor.
How cool is that, eh?
Oh, wow. Oh.
So much room.
This looks so good. You did such a good job.
Thank you, hon. Look at, like, isn't it cool to see, like, the floor and the windows? Like, that's, you know?
You really get a sense now of, like, this space we have in the room on the main level.
Yeah.
And then this hole.
That's gonna be our stairs.
This is great.
Right?
Really good.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. This is like, it's happening.
Oh, yeah.
We're putting things back together now. I feel like for so long we were tearing things apart and things were just looking worse than, not than when we started, because things were pretty bad when we started, but we have something that looks like a house now.
Oh, yeah. Like, we got to start framing up our supporting partition down the middle of our house right here. And then we put the second story on, the second floor. And then we do the partition for that as well. That's the next step.
Clean and it's not dusty.
Exactly. There's some sawdust, actually. But other than that, it's actually really clean. Cleanest it's ever been.
We still have the birds though, eh?
Not for much longer.
Time to send them their eviction notice.
That's right. See you later, Robins.